this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels.
So off we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, the man of the moment in every sense of those words is Marcus Rashford. Model player and model humanitarian. His development really has been incredible on all fronts, and he's so much more than the speed merchant we saw on that remarkable debut.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Climbs up big! Danger averted for now. Araujo. Pedri. Moved on forwards. Dani Olmo. Balde cuts out the pass. Kunde. Dani Olmo tries to dink it through. Now who's going to be first to this? Dealt with nicely by the defence. Valera. Victor Fort. Valera. Muscular approach does pay off here. And it's played forward. Looking to break at pace. Rafinha. That's an imaginative pass. Really well manoeuvred. Victor Fort. Aim forwards. Andre Silva looks to get on the end of this. Oh, he's found support out wide. Lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Here's Andre Silva. It's Andre Silva! Superb goal!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing leaky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So, a breakthrough already. De Jong. Pedri. Balde. Balde forwards and with intent. Clears it away. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That's been drilled forward. Andre Silva is onto it in a flash. Picks it up out wide. That's too far for anyone. Pedri. Kubasi. Kunde. pull that. De Jong. Koundé. Pedri. Kubasi. De Jong. De Jong, gently done. Diangana. Now it's Andre Silva. And that's aimed into the middle. Yamal. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he cuts out the supply. De Jong, Araujo, Dani Olmo, Pedri shifted upfield, Valera, Victor Fort, up towards the front line. He's got space in the area. He's in space and looking for options. So who's he picking out? And he shoots! It's wide, but only just.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
De Jong, Araujo, Balde, Rafinha. There will be a throw-in. Victor Fort. Valera. And here's Andre Silva. Now it's Diangana. Diangana. Oh, good spread. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Araujo forwards and with intent. Balde. That's really well manoeuvred. Trying to get their passing game going here, Jim. Just plotting a route round their opponents.
Yeah, just keep things nice, short, crisp, and let the ball do all the work, and it ought to pay off for them as well.
Good ball, good take.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Pedri. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Cleared away. Andre Silva producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Yamal. Dani Olmo does really well to win the ball there. So what can they make of this? It's a cute ball. Clears it away. Dani Olmo have it back and can go again. And here's Pedri. And it's Pedri. And here's Rafinha. Pedri. That has been knocked clear. It's gone for a throw-in. Pedri. De Jong. Out of play for a throw. Balde, aim forwards. Dani Olmo caresses it through. Yamal. And it's De Jong. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Keeper's got good distance on that. Araujo. De Jong. De Jong, gently done. Rashford. Yamal. Diangana has created one goal already. Oh, can he get onto this? Nicely intercepted. De Jong. Balde. Rafinha. Moved on forwards. Balde. Araujo. And it's played forward. Hector Fort. Hector Fort. Hector Fort forwards and with intent. That's a good run down the left. Rafinha. Balde. Rafinha. Now here's the delivery. And he's there to clear it. That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. And that's put paid to a promising move. Pedri. Araujo played up towards the front line. Hector Fort. Diangana. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Pedri shifted upfield. Now it's Rashford. Rashford. Turn. Dani Olmo! He's done very well to get to that.
Dani Olmo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's hoisted clear. De Jong. Aimed in towards the centre. Tries to get it clear. Rafinha. Over to the left. Lovely bit of skill. Rafinha. Cross from Rafinha. That's not going far. Diangana, gently done.
Rashford really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Valera. That's a lovely, neat pass. Dani Olmo. De Jong. Koundé. Moved on forwards. And here's Yamal. Rashford. Real chance! And he hits the net. Barcelona are back in business. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Clipped into space. Now it's Diangana. Very nicely done. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Rafinha. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Quality ball. Whole time, excellent interception. Koundé. De Jong. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Valera. That's good play. Oh, this is a great position. Koundé. Pedri, aim forwards. And he's running through. It's Rashford! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Diangana on a charge down the left. That has found him in acres of space. He has found the way through. Succumbs to the pressure. Yamal did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Yamal, he's shifting through the gears here. That's the throw. That is lovely. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Yamal. Dani Olmo. Now it's Rashford.
Oh, that's a fine challenge.
And he's heaved it away. Koundé. Dani Olmo. Now it's Yamal. That's a good ball. De Jong. Koundé. Now it's Andre Silva. Great ball if he can get there. Andre Silva. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Rashford. And the counter is on. Andre Silva showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pedri shifted upfield, and it's Olmo. Dani Olmo. Pedri. Dani Olmo. Pedri. Araujo, and it's played forward. That's an excellent interception. And they've got rid. Pedri. Balde. Dani Olmo. Pedri. And the shot's on him. Rashford! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. That'll be a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Pedri. Balde. De Jong. De Jong forwards and with intent. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Rashford really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Aim forwards. He's onto it in a flash. Rafinha. Balde. Kubasi. De Jong. Yamal. Koundé. Valera. Valera. Valera, played out towards the right wing. Showing good feet. Forts cross, goes for a shot! That has been knocked clear. Chooses to go back. And that is out of play. And that has been cleared. Spread out to the left. Diangana crossed in once more. It's a mighty effort! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Really well cleared. Yamal shifted upfield. Dani Olmo. Rafinha. Valera wins the duel this time. And it's Andre Silva. Played out to the right. Well, they can break here. Andre Silva looking understandably energised after his goal. Hit into the middle. Oh, nice touch. Out to the left it goes. Lovely feet. No way through, so back it comes. Victor Fort. And here's Andre Silva, shapes to shoot! Balde getting this one clear. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo. Searching passes played there. Chance, surely! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's a good run, that. Great timing. Valera. Victor Fort. Oh, this looks sharp. We can get that clear. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Yamal. Good work on the right flank here. Now it's De Jong. And it's Olmo. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Diangana. Spread out to the left. Crosses it in here. Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Barcelona, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
And it's played forward. Now it's Rashford. Yamal. And here's Rashford. And here's Dani Olmo. Valera. Diangana going full steam ahead down the left flank. It's a physical challenge. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He is shown a yellow card. cross, but the finish wasn't to be.
Well, by crossing the ball so quickly, I think this defence just can't get set to deal with it. I think deserved a better outcome than what we saw, but worth exploring more.
Iñaki Peña, long ball by the goalkeeper. That's been won straight back. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. It's Andre Silva! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's Rashford. He is through here. Dani Olmo. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Played towards the front line. Diangana chasing after it. Yamal. And here's Rafinha. Nice looking ball. That pass just didn't quite work. What a throw in. Can he latch on to this? Yamal. Defending of the desperate variety. And now the breakaway. Koundé. Pedri. That's really well manoeuvred. Dani Olmo. Diangana. Aim forwards. Pau Kubasi gets over and intercepts. Yamal. Pedri. Balde. Rafinha. Dani Olmo. He's had a shot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And that's a throw. De Jong. And here's Rafinha. And it's Balde. Pedri. De Jong done delicately. He's had a shot! Oh, brilliant from Yamal!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And the first half is done. Are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
And we are already promptly back underway. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. De Jong. Dani Olmo. And here's Rashford. Yamal. Oh, sweet feet. That's a throw. And it's De Jong. Oh, it just wouldn't sit for him.
That's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
Can he finish?
Yamal really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
Clears it away. That's very neat. Valera. Victor Fort. Has a look and plays it forward. Calmly anticipates. Balde. Rafinha. Pedri. Nicely aimed pass. Moved on forwards. That has been cut short. Pedri. Koundé. Yamal. Dani Olmo. And here's Rashford. Pedri. Rashford. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And it's played forward. Andre Silva looks to get on the end of this. Now it's Diangana. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. De Jong. Can he spark a counter here? Dani Olmo. Oh, good spread. Rashford is flagged offside. Aim forwards. He's found a way through. Yamal. Dani Olmo. Pedri. Koundé. It's a sharp pass. Diangana. Oh, that's well done, really robust. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Kubasi. Dani Olmo. Koundé. Dani Olmo. Pedri played into space. Tries to get it clear. Valde puts a cross in. And that was very necessary. De Jong, gently done. And it's all Dani Olmo! Valera. Now it's Andre Silva. Victor Fort. Valera. Great defending, strong and determined. Pedri. Balde. And they can counter here. Now it's Andre Silva. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Oh, some tackle that. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well read, nice interception. Rafinha. Get a throw in. It is a corner. Has a shot! That has been knocked clear.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Koundé. Pedri. Rashford is onto it in a flash. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune, pretty sharpish. Up towards the front line. How Kubasi cuts it out. Pedri. Araujo. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Koundé. Oh, there's a probing ball. Rafinha. Dani Olmo. Pedri. Dani Olmo. Yamal. And here's Rashford. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Diangana. Moved on forwards. Played back to the goalkeeper. De Jong. Koundé forwards and with intent. Aim forwards. Now it's Dani Olmo. Rafinha.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
And it's hoisted clear.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Yamal. And that has been clubbed away. Pedri. Proves too strong. Diangana. Diangana chips it through.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Minutes played. Moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Valera. Victor Fort. Valera in acres of space out wide. That's tidy. Kubasi gets good distance on it. Rafinha. And it's Rashford. And it's played forward. Diangana. Pedri. De Jong. Kubasi.
That's really well manoeuvred.
And it's Olmo. Wins the duel this time. That's not the cross he had in mind. Rafinha. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Valera. Now it's Andre Silva.
Good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Over to the left. Oh, what a climb! Rafinha. Dani Olmo. Araujo. Moved on forwards. Oh, it's come loose. Aim forwards. Pau Kubasi gets across to intercept that. Kubasi. Dani Olmo. Koundé. Yamal. De Jong. Rafinha. Now it's Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo laid out to the left flank. Plenty waiting in the middle.
Oh, that's well done, really robust.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Valera looking for a runner. And he thumps it clear. De Jong. Pedri. Rafinha. Played out wide. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Played it again.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Valera. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Rashford.
Rashford really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. He was going into that little black book.
Chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Valera clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Balde. Rafinha. Balde. Balde forwards and with intent. Valera. Victor Fort. Andre Silva looks to get on the end of this. Rashford spread out to the left. And it's Balde. Aim forwards. Dani Olmo. Rafinha. Dani Olmo. Takes a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Fort. That's really well manoeuvred. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Do have a chance to counter here. Rafinha. And it's played forward. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Diangana. Diangana. Pedri. Balde. Rafinha. Balde. Moved on forwards. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Victor Fort. Quality ball. Balde. Tries a deft little ball.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
It's a good foot in there.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Yamal. He's in plenty of space here. Rashford.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, can he get onto this?
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Victor Fort. That's been drilled forward. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Valera. Looking here to chip it through. Kunde is there and he can get that clear. Hector Fort. Hector Fort making good progress on the right-hand side. Pedri does really well to win the ball there.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It's run loose here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And it's Olmo. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Koundé. Now it's Rashford. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Hector Fort. Hector Fort goes forward. Balde forwards and with intent. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Kubasi. It'll be a throw-in. De Jong. Rafinha. Balde. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Rafinha. Iñaki Peña gets it clear. That's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Hector Fort. Valera. Hector Fort. Out for a throw. Rafinha. Dani Olmo. Now it's Rafinha. Foot in.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
De Jong. Araujo. De Jong. Pau Kubasi, driven forward, cuts out the pass. Just 5 minutes left.
They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. Oh, it's played into the area. That's going to go a long way. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Out towards the flank. Diangana. Played into the middle. Tries a shot! Split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Defending of the desperate variety. It is now or never. Time is against them. Oh, that's neat. And it's fault. Nice physical challenge.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Pedri. Moved on forwards. Balde. Final seconds, this has to be it.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Could move up a gear here. Victor Fort. They are right into last chance territory. Cross goes in there. And that has been cleared. And claimed it back swiftly. And that's a good shot!
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, this looks sharp. Rashford is onto it in a flash. Yamal. De Jong. Koundé. Kubasi. And it's played forward. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the game